Hi everyone, welcome to Subconscious Healing with Emma Wachs. Today you're all going to have the opportunity to receive support, and if it's in the highest good, some healing as well, so get excited. I'm really excited to see you all. Thank you for being here. If you're new to this show, say hi in the comments section and let us know where you're from. We love to hear that there are people all over the world watching us here, doing these beautiful shows. And if you're a regular, of course, thank you as always for your continued support. I would love to hear from you as well. I'm just going to refresh all of the feeds and get everything clear here before we get started. Perfect. Hi, Nikita. Nikita's all the way in India. Oh, it's so beautiful to have you here with us, Nikita. Perfect. So while everyone's joining, I'm going to start by introducing myself. My name is Emma. I have the ability to identify the deepest root cause of any pain or struggle in your life and create a shift from this space. What we've found is that by having an intuitive connection that is so strong and so clear, we can identify exactly what it is you need to know in order to have a transformation at the subconscious level, where it truly counts and creates lifelong benefits for our clients. I'm also an intuitive energy trainer, which means that I can teach you how to harness your intuitive abilities and become the empowered leader of your own healing journey. And I owe all of that for myself to Intuition Wisdom and their amazing, amazing life purpose trainings. So if you're already sensing the empowering purpose and fulfillment that could be possible for you if you had access to these amazing techniques, jump onto this link now and join the community in the Subconscious Healing and Intuition Wisdom Facebook group, where you can access free meditations, sessions, and so much more on there. And you can also receive the opportunity to connect with one of our amazing intuitive life coaches or subconscious healers on there as well. So no matter what your current struggles are, whether it be in relationships or finances, in your health and well-being or your career, even if you're looking to expand your career opportunities somewhat and create a better foundation of support for your family, there will be something or someone in this group that can help you. So we're going to be popping that link into the comment section for you to enjoy that. And then I'm going to get started and doing some beautiful tune-ins for you all. Hi, Kerry. Hi, Kimberly. Thank you for joining. Janot, hello. Kim Williams is new. Thanks for joining us, Kim. It's really wonderful to have you here. Beautiful. Vicky, hello. Carmel, Karen, everybody. Karen's from Canada. Woohoo! I lived in Canada for a little while. Beautiful. Thank you for joining us. So I would love it. Let me just pop that in there now for you all before I forget. So let's get stuck into some tuning in for you all. I would love it if all of you could please let me know if there is an area of your life that you feel an area of your life where you feel you could benefit from some support. And write this down into the comment section. So again, it could be in your relationships, finances, health and well-being, career, life purpose, love and connection with other people. If you have something more specific you'd like some support on, feel free to share this into the comment section as well. And I'm going to offer my services today. I'm going to tune in and identify what the deepest root cause of this is for you. And if it's in the highest good, we'll create a shift for you on this as well. So some of you who have been watching me for a while now will know that if I'm tuning in on something for someone else and it's resonating for you as well, that my energy is set up to support a shift for you on that as well. So feel free to allow for other people's messages to resonate for you so that you can create shifts throughout the whole segment and feel nice and rejuvenated after receiving some new levels of truth throughout the next hour that we have together. So thank you everybody for sharing those into the comments section. I'm going to start running through those now and start tuning in and get through as many as we possibly can in the time that we have. And I'm also going to be sharing some beautiful links into the comment section there for you as well. Perfect. So let us see. Vicky just had some sort of medical treatment done and feeling so tired and sore at the moment. Okay, Vicky, let's see what we can do to tune in on that for you. I just saw some beautiful comments from Emily and Amy. Hello, thank you for joining. Feel free to pop comments into the comment section as well. Okay, let's have a look here. So Vicky, I'm feeling to explore the root cause behind the medical procedure. And so what we're actually going to be doing here is looking at what energy is within your subconscious mind that allowed for this experience to occur for you. It doesn't feel as though it was something that you asked upon, but it does feel like something that is connected to a subconscious limitation. So my job is to identify what energy allowed this experience into your life. And the first thing that I'm seeing is that this energy has actually been with you for a very, very long time. I'm seeing that as young as about 3 years old, there's been this sensation of not feeling worthy and comfortable in your own skin. So feel free to let us know if that's resonating for you. But in order for you to avoid these experiences in the future, it feels vital that you're able to learn how to identify these root causes of difficulties in your life for yourself. So I highly recommend connecting in with somebody from our team in order to clear any energy for you. And this will ensure that you don't need to go into any of these experiences again. And this is something that I come across every day with my clients is, we're constantly asking and wondering why, why are things happening to us? And especially when we're experiencing illness or having to have a medical procedure done or having to experience some pain from some trauma, we can't imagine why on earth this would ever need to happen to us. And the truth is that these things don't need to happen to us, but it's almost inevitable if we have unsupportive energy within our subconscious. And as somebody who has done an amazing job at being able to clear all of the limitations in the subconscious mind, I can tell you that that truth stays alive for you once you've been able to overcome any challenges in the way of that being your truth. So if this is resonating for anybody, please jump in and book in for a free life purpose discovery session with one of our amazing intuitive life coaches, or you can jump into the Subconscious Healing Facebook group and connect with somebody in order to explore what's possible with this. I can promise you that there will be no hesitations once these techniques have been solidified for you in being able to transform your life. And something that feels really wonderful for you, Vicky, is And for anybody else who's wondering, yes, we always offer support in order to be able to, offer one-on-one healing support for our clients. But what we find is so empowering is being able to offer these techniques for you so that you get to become the leader of this journey. And when you become the empowered leader, by having these techniques and being able to transform these things for yourself, it becomes so liberating to know that you have some power of being able to transform your life for yourself. It is truly something that is unimaginable for most of us, considering we haven't felt that power for a very long time. So thank you so much, Vicky, for sharing. I hope that's resonated for you. And I look forward to connecting with you someday in the future if you're open to exploring this further. So thank you. It was beautiful for you to share. Okay, let's continue on. Susan's new to the group this morning. Hello, Susan. I hope you've shared something into the comment section. Hello, Eduardo, Mel, Cherie, everybody. Thank you for joining. It's so beautiful to have you all here. Kimberly would like some tune in around love. Let's see what comes up for Kimberly. So for you, Kimberly, there's this interesting dynamic that feels as though it's showing up in your life with the people that you're spending your time with. And this is somewhat supportive for you, but for the most part, the truth is coming through for you. It's almost as though this is the message that's coming through for you, is that the learning isn't worth the horrendousness of the experiences. So at the moment, it doesn't feel like you've hit rock bottom on this at the moment. You're in a pretty good balanced place with this, but it's almost like you've been looking for a sign in order to not hit rock bottom again on this issue. So the message that's coming through for you is to trust your guidance and to ensure that you're ready to have faith in the universe if you choose the other option. That's the message coming through for you today. So if you're looking to explore more about what's happening in the subconscious and what's allowing that in, it felt as though that was a little personal for you. So definitely connect in with one of our amazing, amazing, amazing healers or intuitive life coaches to explore that. We can support you on that journey, absolutely. Thank you, Kimberly. Vicky, health and finance. Oh, perfect. I think we tuned in for you already, Vicky, on health. Let's see what comes through for you around finance. Vicky, it's wonderful that you shared finance, because the messages we gave you earlier, that same limitation is connected to your finances as well. So consider everything I shared for you earlier is relevant for both of those areas of your life. Perhaps maybe even more. It almost feels as though it's relevant in the realm of relationships for you as well. And as you all know, you've got the replay to watch this back if you need to as well. Michelle, relationships. Let's have a look and see what's there for you, Michelle. So Michelle, I'm feeling a fair bit of anxiety for you when it comes to relationships, and it seems as though you've had some fears on knowing when to act and having some blockages around speaking your truth in this area, particular area of your life. So let's see where this first began for you. It feels as though it goes back as far as about 2 years old for you. I'm actually seeing your mother had a fair bit of anxiety around speaking her truth, and this is something that you've been taking on for a very long time. So at some stage around the age of about 2 years old, this is where that subconscious limitation first began for you. And over time, the experiences that you've had around this have led to you believing that you also need to carry this anxiety. So definitely what we want to do for you today, and for anybody else that this is resonating for, we want to create a shift on this. So Allow for my energy to just flow into your intuitive field, into your energy field, or into your body in whatever capacity it's in the highest good for you. And this isn't just for Michelle, this is for anybody on the call. And we're just going to create a subconscious shift for you. So just let any energy that's ready to be let go of be lifted from your energy. That's beautiful. Thank you, Michelle, for sharing. Once that's finished, you'll notice you'll be feeling a little bit lighter, but being that this is something that's been with you for a fairly long time, we may need to do some more work around this in detail. So definitely reach out to one of our amazing subconscious healers if you'd like to explore that. You can book in for a free life purpose discovery session to get that journey started today. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Kim needs a genuine lover. Oh yes, Kim, don't we all? Let's see what's there beneath the surface for you. So the reason why you've been allowing in lovers that are perhaps not genuine, Kim, is because within your subconscious mind, you're believing that that's not true, that that's not possible, I should say. And this again this is a very complex limitation that is connected to your parents. So for you, what I see you personally saying is, I just don't see any way or possibility that this could actually happen. So this is a program that's running in your subconscious, and it allows for you to settle for people that aren't supportive for you, and it allows for you to settle with people even though you have that inkling beneath the surface that something's not quite right. It's a guidance point. It's something that's attempting to let you know that there's a limitation within the subconscious that is allowing in some unhealthy energy from this other person. So the message for you is, from now on, whenever you get those inklings, you need to trust those. And that if you were to embark upon a deep journey of exploring and clearing whatever it is that's in the way of you being able to have genuine experiences with other people, then that would completely transform for you. So for today, what I'm doing is I'm actually lifting some of other people's energy off you. It feels as though you've been feeling a little bit claustrophobic because this has been somewhat triggered for you. So I'm just clearing their energy off for you so that you can feel a little lighter, a little freer, and allow for, that perfect next opportunity to flow into your life that's going to support you on that journey. So I do hope that we get to connect with you in the future. But if that's somebody else, then that's absolutely perfect. That's the message I'm getting for you today as well. So thank you, Kim, for sharing. I hope we get to connect with you again really soon. Christy, support with blockages of earning money, please. Yes, let's have a look at that for you, Christy. So Christy, what's interesting is I'm feeling that for you, earning money there's a fair bit of anxiety around it. I'm also feeling that you're not feeling comfortable in your own home at the moment. And so earning money has a lot riding on it at this particular point in your life. And so what I'm seeing is that the deepest root cause of this difficulty for you actually stems back to being as young as 18 months old. And I'm seeing that this was when this began for your parents. So it's very much connected to any time you're feeling liberated and ready to explore a new opportunity, as they would have been when you were brought into the world. there was only so long that they could welcome in positivity after that amazing experience. And then they started to come up against their own subconscious limitations around being able to support you and provide for you and the family. So this is what you're actually feeling right now. And a lot of this doesn't belong to you. It's actually your parents' energy that you're holding on to. So I'm getting that they may also be having a trigger around this sort of stress at the moment. So what we need to do for you again is clear some of that energy from you. And I'm also seeing myself putting them into a safe and supportive energy for a period of time so that you can have some clarity around how to help yourself. So I hope that helps you, and I hope you have some new opportunities flow towards you. I would trust every guidance as if it was a brand new opportunity over the next week or so, and do what you can to take action on every single new idea that you have. It's going to ensure that you can help yourself during this time. And if you would like some further support on this, please connect in with one of us. We would love to support you on this. And the amazing life purpose trainings that I did will absolutely be able to expand that window of opportunity for you, so that you're not only creating, the ability to be okay in your life, but you also get to create the opportunity to start bringing in abundance for doing something that you love. So if that's resonating for anybody who's watching, definitely book in for a life purpose discovery session in order to explore that. Thank you, everybody. Let's have a look at who's next. Eduardo, health, next step to bring physical, muscular strength, blessings. Absolutely, Eduardo. Let's see what's there for you. So, Eduardo, what I'm seeing within the subconscious is the resistance to you having the physical, the physique that you're admiring within yourself and within other people. And I see you attempting to access this physique that you've had before, and it feels like there's this resistance that's not allowing for you to be, it's not allowing for you to access this again. So let's see what's in the subconscious that's creating this resistance for you. And so what I'm seeing actually within the subconscious for you, and this actually feels like it resonates for a couple of other people on the call around self-image and self-love, is I'm not okay. It's interesting. This has been coming up for a couple of my clients this week. So the deepest root cause, if this is being triggered for us, I'm not okay, I will promise you, it doesn't matter how many gyms you join, how many massages you get, how much you attempt to nurture and love yourself, if it's coming from the space of I'm not okay, the balance isn't going to be there and the outcome isn't going to be as great. So for you, Eduardo, this is a pretty deep limitation. I'm going to do a nice big shift for you on this now. But it is definitely something that's going to need some more work because it feels connected to your childhood, and it also feels a little private, some of the things that need to be explored around that. So I'm definitely going to lift some energy there for you now and allow for a shift to occur. So you should be feeling nice and invigorated and ready to explore what are some of the self-loving, truly nurturing things that I can do for myself in order to achieve, that picture perfect health that you've been seeing for yourself. But definitely reach out to us for a life purpose discovery session as well. For me personally, I found that once I started discovering my life purpose, everything else fell into place in every area of my life, and it was happening effortlessly. So yeah, definitely reach out to us to explore that if this is resonating for you. Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed that. Genoa, I hope you've said your name correctly. Health struggle to drop weight has been endless, but I've been booked in for surgery in another 3 months. I'm struggling to get from here to there and scared of doing more harm than good. Amazing. Everything we just said is relevant for you, so definitely go back and watch the replay if you need to on that. Let me see what's beneath the subconscious for you. Okay, so for you, the deepest root cause of your health issues, and this includes weight, but it actually feels like it's connected to, I'm not sure if you're experiencing chronic fatigue or if you have been having like just being really low on energy, and just having lots of brain fog and just not quite feeling 100% health-wise. This is also connected to this deeper root cause. So for you, it's feeling as though I'm seeing your inner child, and I'm just seeing the emotion that's being kept inside. So from a very young age, you haven't had what you needed to be able to express yourself. And what's happening for you is every time this is triggered for you, something shows up in your life and you're not feeling able to express yourself. Every time you connect with somebody else who has some sort of emotional issue, you're taking that on energetically. So I'm seeing that this is creating a lot of havoc for you within your mind space as well, because it's creating a lot of mind chatter, and a lot of that doesn't belong to you, but that is showing up when you've reached your limit. So the message for you today is that whenever you feel this being triggered within you, there's a really deep need for some self-love and nurturing, but more importantly, for you to have time for yourself. So whatever way you need to, whatever you need to do in order for that to happen, it almost feels as though you may need to look at a job change or creating some new boundaries within the family home, something of that level. Something to that level needs to happen. It needs to be something drastic in order for you to find yourself again and just work through everything that you've been experiencing. Empath problems, exactly. These things, you know, they can be really difficult if we're really good at seeing what's beneath the surface and we haven't got the right techniques to be able to help ourselves with that. So there's an amazing training that will help you all to clear energy. It's called the Limitless You, and we're going to pop this into the comment section for you. This training is amazing for clearing energy and creating, just starting that journey of creating space for yourself. And it's only $99 US. So if anyone's interested in exploring this, this is one of Intuition Wisdom's trainings. Before I came across this, I saw myself as an empath, and I was really struggling emotionally with so many heavy things. And once I started my spiritual journey, I actually started uncovering more and more around this, and which I thought at the time was going to help, but I actually kind of dug myself into a pretty deep hole because I had become more aware of what was in the subconscious, but I didn't have what I needed to be able to help myself clear those things. So if you'd like to start that journey, definitely check out the Intuition Wisdom techniques and trainings. They're absolutely amazing. And if you're not able to afford the training for $99 at the moment, connect in with us for a free session so that we can explore what the perfect next step is for you. Because these techniques are truly amazing and they can shift and transform so much within an instant for you. So thank you, Janor. I hope that's helped. And feel free to, you know, go and release some emotion after this if you need to. And for anybody that needs to, you know, release, have a nice release. And, you know, if that's in the shower or at the beach or wherever it may be, give that to yourself today. That needs to happen, especially at the moment while everybody has so much stress going on. It's really important. Perfect. Thank you for sharing. The next one is Cherie, Health and Finance. Let's see what's happening beneath the surface for you, Cherie. So for you, Cherie, I'm seeing that there's been a lot of mind chatter for you recently, and it feels as though this is creating some difficulty for you. So what I'm getting on this for you is that they're wanting to bring some more joy and sunshine into your life, but your subconscious limitations have created this resistance to being able to do that. So for you, bringing joy into your life as much as you possibly can is what's going to make these things easier for now. Let me see if I can catch any more insight as to what may be beneath the surface for you. Okay, so for you, the daily grind is feeling extremely strong at the moment. And the reason being is because you've already gained everything you possibly can from your current position in every area of your life. So whether you're learning more about health and well-being in some capacity, whether you're doing a life coach, course or something, or even if you just found yourself in a job for too long and you're feeling stuck there, what needs to happen is you need to create space for new opportunities in your life. And the reason why there's resistance is because some action needs to be taken before that can happen. So I'm just going to clear the root cause of this stagnation for you so that you can open yourself up to what some of those new opportunities may be. And this is something that I'm getting has been with you since you were around 3 years old. And it feels very connected to your mother and her idea of what it means to be a strong, independent woman. So if that is something that you've been striving toward for a while, if that's been a goal of yours, it feels as though your mind has created some ideas about what this is looking like, and that's the space that you've been moving forward from when you're attempting to create change in your life. And so, as we mentioned earlier, for Eduardo, if that's the space that we're going from, there's very limited possibility of us having the outcome that we truly deserve and the outcome that we truly want for ourselves. So the other message is just to let go of any ideas that you have around what it means to be a strong, independent woman, because it's most likely that those ideas were never yours to begin with. They all belonged to somebody else. They may have even belonged to, society in some way as well, and how, we've perceived women need to be showing up in the world in this day and age. Perfect. So we've created a small shift there for you today. And if I do recommend coming back and watching that one more time just to have a nice deep shift on every level. And that goes for anybody else who's watching this as well. I hope that opens up some new opportunities for you. Thank you, Cherie. Marlene. Hello. Marlene, she has a lot of grief. She's lost her beautiful son, Matt, when he was 24 in 2016. I'm so sorry to hear that, Marlene. Let's see what we can do for you today. So what I'm being shown for you, Marlene, is the part of you in the subconscious that's not allowing for you to let go of this grief. And it feels like you've had a fair bit of work on this leading up until this moment. So I'm just going to catch what is absolutely necessary for you to hear today on it. The message is it's safe to let go. And I'm seeing this constriction in the stomach area. Use that as a sign. Whenever you get that feeling, it's time to let go. It's time to just take a deep breath in and out. You can do this with me now. Take a deep breath in and out. You don't need to know what it is you're letting go of, but it's okay to let go. That's the message for you. And so the resistance has been needing to know what it is that you're letting go of, because you're so scared that you're letting go of a huge part of yourself by continuing on the the letting go process. But what's actually happening is every time you let go of the physical memories that you do have of your son, you're actually opening up the space to allow in some new truthful versions of who he was as a soul and as an energy. So even though you may not see it that way, just know that allowing for yourself to be whole again means letting go of anything and everything that's ready to be let go of. Perfect. And the goal for you is to get you to a space where you can breathe comfortably in and out again, so that you're breathing comfortably into your life, ready to bring in any new experience that comes your way. You won't get hurt again. Perfect. I hope you've enjoyed that and that's released some tension for you. Thank you for sharing. Anna, I've seen your work before. Do you have any luck with food sensitivities? Oh, Anna, yes. Let's have a look and see what's there beneath the surface for you. So, Anna, the deepest root cause of your food sensitivities are connected to, you've had this for a very, 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 very long time. So even though the food sensitivities maybe haven't been there your whole life, this is an energy that's been in the subconscious for a very long time. And what's happening there for you is a sense of feeling lack. So anytime you're feeling a lack of support or a lack of having what you need in your life, these food sensitivities are being stirred up. So this may or may not correlate to the kinds of foods that you're eating when this happens. I noticed that for myself in the past, whenever I was having financial difficulties, I would go back to eating very simple food, and that would always aggravate my digestive system. So I had linked it into certain foods, but I hadn't realized that if I was able to deal with what was happening within the subconscious, which was, let's clear the limitation of feeling a lack of support and well-being in the first place. If you can identify and shift from that space, then it removes the food sensitivities along with all of the other resistances that could be occurring in your life because of this. So for you today, I'm clearing some energy for you. So you may feel some beautiful energy coming in order to support that. I highly recommend connecting in with one of our amazing, amazing support people in order to shift this on a deeper level. So you can do that by connecting in for a life purpose session or joining the Subconscious Healing with Intuition Wisdom Facebook group. As soon as you resonate with that perfect person who's there to help you, reach out to them. That will be the one that will help you with the next steps of your journey. Amazing. Thank you for sharing, Anna. Beautiful. Hi, Linda. Mel, I want to move homes, but is something holding me back? Yes, Mel, let's have a look at what's there for you beneath the surface. Okay, so for you, Mel, you've got a beautiful, clean energy. It's feeling wonderful. And so for you, what I'm seeing is there is a blockage in the way of being able to trust yourself. And this is connected to feeling some judgment. And I'm getting that this judgment relates to your father and his idea of what it means to be successful. So that's what you want to explore within the subconscious mind in order to ensure that moving into a new home is going to go smoothly without any resistances. So please reach out with one of us if you'd like to explore that further. What I'm getting for today is that we want to clear this for you as much as we can in whatever levels in the highest good. So if you're open to that, just allow for some beautiful new waves of energy to flow in. Very effortless subconscious healing. Doesn't need to be a deep process where we have to explore all of the details of what happened when we were younger. It's great if anybody's experiencing trauma to be able to have such a beautiful light shift. Perfect. That's wonderful. Well done, Mel. You allowed that in beautifully. So yes, there is some new opportunities that are wanting to come in for you around moving into a new home. I am actually getting that it's not the right time yet though. So it's the time to explore, but not the right time to move. So as you're exploring new possibilities, just make sure that you're also exploring new potential realizations around what could be creating resistance for you in your life around that as well. Wonderful. I hope you're feeling better. Thank you everyone for your beautiful comments and your beautiful sharings and your beautiful love hearts. Natalie, I'm renting at the moment in the house I'm living in. Is there a possibility I could buy this house? And what's going on in my love life? I just need clarity. Thank you. Perfect, Natalie. Let's have a look and see what's there for you. Okay, so for you, Natalie, I see that there's a definite yes, that there is a possibility of you buying this house. I'm seeing that in your love life, there are some deeper things in the subconscious mind that are wanting to be explored. So let's explore that today and see what we can identify as being the deepest root cause of any limitations in loving and connecting with others. So for you, the limitation is I'm bad. And that is what is allowing in connections with other people that are also sharing this limitation. But you're carrying this energy in a far lighter capacity than the people that you're drawing in. So the people that you're drawing in love this about themselves. You are somebody who just took on a limitation as a child. So I'm seeing perhaps your mother, used you're naughty, as a way of punishment when you were a child. And this judgment set in for you at a pretty young age. I'm getting around the age of about 4 years old. So that's the capacity that you have this limitation on. And if you can clear that, then you'll start attracting people that don't have this same limitation within them. And there'll be people that you can actually enjoy spending time with. So I'm doing what I can to clear that for you today. So just allow for my energy to flow in. And if this is resonating for anybody else, feel free to have a beautiful shift on this for yourself as well. Majority of us have this. That was our parents' way of letting us know that we weren't on track or that we had hurt them in some way. So feel free to let that go. Perfect. Well done, Natalie. Thank you so much for sharing, and well done to everybody else that's just had that shift. Isn't it amazing how quickly we can clear limiting beliefs from the subconscious? It's absolutely incredible. Perfect. Okay, Kerry, work situation. Let's see what comes up for you, Kerry. Thank you for being here. It's so beautiful to see you again, as always. I miss our beautiful sessions together. My gosh. Okay, Kerry, so I'm seeing some people are being pretty rude to you. So I'm just lifting some energy from you first and foremost. So feel free to release anything that's been troubling you. It's most likely connected to holding on to some of their energy, some of their yucky perceptions of you that clearly, as we know, aren't true. And what's within the subconscious that's allowing this in is your mother's energy again. It's managed to creep back in. Let's see what it was that allowed it in this time. Oh, okay. So whenever your mother was feeling a fear of judgment, so whether someone had said something to her or whether you were out and about and somebody had made an idea about you guys, but it feels like sometimes nothing even happened. It was just because she had a fair bit of social anxiety, she just looked at a person and created an idea about them, which then allowed for her to go into fear of judgment. Anytime any of those things happened, there was a certain level of energy that you received from her. And so whenever this is triggered again for you, this is when it allows in some difficult experiences for you. So feel free, I'm just going to hold space for you now to use your techniques to go into the subconscious mind and just clear all of that energy. And what's beneath the surface of this is self-doubt. So whenever you're doubting yourself and you're doubting your techniques, that's when these things are allowed back in again, when these experiences show up again for you when this happens. So bring in self-belief, focus on self-belief for the next 3 days to bring in more and more and more self-belief as much as you possibly can in order to get the best benefits from the amazing work that you've had. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing, Carrie. It's so beautiful to see you here every week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Emily, can't think of a question. Can I just ask what you see for me in the next 12 months? Any messages? Love, job, home. Thank you. Let's go with relationships. See anyone special coming into my life this year. And Emily's resonating with some of your sharings as well, guys. So thank you everyone for sharing. Every time you share, just know that these messages are landing and resonating for so many other people as well. So Emily, let's see what's there for you. Oh, so straight away, Emily, I can see a divide for you around relationships. And it's purely because, yes, you really want to have that new amazing person in your life, but you're also wanting to get to a certain space within yourself before that happens. And that's really important to you. So what it feels like may be happening for you is you may be experiencing what it's like to be whole and full within yourself, but then also having periods where you're being shown things that are no longer working for you. So you want to make sure that when you're in this second space, that you don't buy into the mind's belief that you need to be having these experiences in order to learn, because you now have the techniques to be able to just go into the subconscious. The second you see any energy that's not working for you, or the second you catch yourself in a judgment of somebody else, or you see somebody who reminds you of somebody from your past and you feel it trigger a limitation within you, you no longer need to go into those experiences in order to have a shift, because you've got these amazing techniques. So trust in that, embrace in that process. And if you ever start to forget that, it's the same thing with Kerry. Just bring in self-belief, self-belief, self-belief. Bring that into your process over the next week, and that will allow for you to bring in a whole new level of intuitive wisdom that connects you to the truth of who you really are. And as that process happens, this amazing, amazing transformation will happen for you as you bring in more and more of that true self energy every day. So I hope that's resonated for you. And once you've been able to feel really comfortable with that level of transformation, then that's when you'll start having beautiful new relationships coming into your life that you can learn from, that are also in the highest good. So they don't take from you in any way, shape, or form. They're purely beneficial. And you know that you're strong enough. You have that belief to be able to say no when it's time. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. It's so amazing to have you on here. I can't wait to see you again. And for anybody else who's hearing the last two messages, these are people who have learned the subconscious healing techniques. So yeah, definitely join the subconscious healing group if you'd like to learn a little more about how to explore subconscious healing for yourself. There's nothing more magical than being able to transform your subconscious mind. It is truly, truly special. An amazing gift. Cat, hello. Oh, it's so beautiful to see you. Beautiful to have you with us. What is going on with my weight? I've tried so hard with no success. Any guidance would be so appreciated. Thank you, lovely. Oh my gosh, your energy just like lifted me in such a beautiful, joyful space. So thank you. Let's see what is happening beneath the surface for you. Okay, so for you, Cat, what I'm getting is that you've been feeling very shy since you were very young. I'm seeing a 2-year-old version of you feeling very, very shy and not feeling able to connect with other people, but it goes a little deeper than this because it's more about connecting with other people and having them see you for who you really are. So this is almost a follow-on from Emily's message. It's like your self-belief was affected at a very young age, and this meant that very early on you were not able to see yourself for who you really are. You saw yourself for how other people saw you. And the reason why that happened was because this limitation was taken on from your mother. It feels as though this was something that she struggled with as well. And even to the point where she started to really believe that other people's perceptions about her were true when they were in fact not. So for you, the way to be able to bring balance into your health and your well-being is to be able to connect with who you really are. And I know people may say this all the time, you know, but the way that we've found works is to be able to first connect you intuitively to your intuitive true self. And from that space, to then be able to clear what's in the way of being able to become that version of you. Because the majority of the time, before we've had that level of transformation, if we're looking for our true self from within, we're looking from a space where we're seeing all of the things that are uncomfortable with us. And for yourself, Cat, and for anybody else who may be struggling with this journey of discovering who you really are, it can be really difficult if we don't have the ability to see what's real and what's not real. So this was something that I overcame massively when I explored my life purpose, started exploring my life purpose journey. And this is something that you can have for yourself as well. And it can be a very quick journey. It doesn't need to take a long time. So again, definitely jump on and explore the Limitless You. It's just $99 US. So for those of you in Australia, it's about $130-ish. It is amazing, and it will help you clear your energy to begin with and help you introduce you to connecting with your true self in this way. And within the next month or so, I'm going to be offering some group sessions for anybody who's done this initial training in order to support you and really integrating that version of you and being able to get your intuitive connection to a place where you can really trust it. So for you, Cat, and many others, what happens when we lose our true self is we're actually losing our intuitive abilities. They're being dampened in some way. And that's when the identity starts to form. That's when we start to believe what society says about themselves. And all of us have experienced this at some point in our lives. That is why we all struggle, is because we have that particular struggle within us of having an identity. So there is a way to be completely free from that journey. And when you are, you're free from your pain, you're free from your challenges, and you're free from, these resistances that keep coming up every time you're about to break through to a new amazing level in your life. So Kat, I hope that has worked for you. I hope that has resonated for you and you've been able to integrate that truth. Thank you for joining us today, and I hope you look forward to joining us next week. Next week, guys, I'm going to be here at the same time with the beautiful Sophie Jones. And because it's Valentine's Day, we're going to be sharing an amazing segment specializing around Valentine's Day and around love and connection and relationships in general. So definitely tune in with us next week if you'd like to explore that. And please, please, please connect in with us for the Subconscious Healing group, the Subconscious Healing with Intuition Wisdom Facebook group. Jump into there if you'd like to explore a little more about what we do and explore how to become the empowered leader of this journey for yourself. It is an amazing journey that can happen very quickly for you, and we are experts at opening up that opportunity for you. So don't live in pain any longer. Come and join us in this beautiful world that we live in, where we're free from the difficulties that other people and experiences bring in for us. Amazing. Thank you everyone for joining us. Those links are going to be popped into the comment section now. I'm just going to go through and see if there is anything else there. Thank you for all of your beautiful, beautiful, beautiful comments. Nina lives with severe chronic pain and would love to meet a beautiful man. Okay, Nina, let's see what's there for you. Okay, so Nina, chronic pain is feeling like the priority today. So let's explore that first, because I imagine it's also getting in the way of you being able to meet somebody that's perfect for you. Okay, so for you, the energy that's in the subconscious mind that has created the chronic pain, or I should say contributed to the chronic pain, it feels like there's a lot of details we would need to cover to access, exactly where this all came from. But the deepest root cause of this that I can see today is you're just not feeling you're not feeling good enough, and this is showing up for you when it comes to being a mother, being somebody who's able to support other people, and somebody who's able to be nurturing. So those resistances have contributed to some of the chronic pain that you've been experiencing. And what's interesting is that the pain itself isn't directly caused by this limitation. What's actually causing the physical pain is the stress that your body is under every time this is triggered, and you have the mind chatter being awakened. And again, every time this is triggered, you start taking on the thoughts and feelings of other people. You start analyzing what this means. Why am I experiencing this? Why do I feel so helpless? Those sorts of things I'm seeing are showing up. And you not feeling able to support yourself with that, and just to be able to pull those thoughts and feelings out of your mind and throw them away. That constant stress is what's causing a lot of the pain in your body. It's causing this dysfunction and this lack of vibrant energy, the vibrant energy that you need for creation, and to be able to live the life that you're truly here to live. So Nina, you would definitely love the life purpose programs that I've been chatting about throughout this segment. Definitely check those out. If you can, connect in with your perfect person, because it will awaken all of this for you. And for now, I'm just going to clear your energy so that you can feel what it's like to be in a space of peace. Anybody else that's been having some mind chatter, just allow for me to create some space for you to be shown what it's like to have an empty, clear mind. It doesn't have to be filled with positivity, and it definitely doesn't need to hold negative thoughts or feelings or beliefs either. Just having a clear mind means that we're in our natural, true space. And can you imagine what it would be like to be able to move through life all day, every day from this space? It's truly, truly, truly a gift. I almost don't want to talk because I don't want to break the silence. But I just want to get through a couple of more before we finish that. So feel free to watch the replay and pause it on that moment so you can really embrace that true peace of a quiet mind. And Maria would appreciate any help with family issues and feeling hopeless with trying to fix them. Okay, Maria, let's tune in and see what's beneath the surface for you. Okay, so Maria, again, your mind has created a lot of tension around how the family should be. So the first thing that wants to happen is being able to clear the society's ideas of what it means to be in a supportive family space and to be able to be the family that you truly are. And the reason why you've had some resistance is because you've been coming from the space of my family needs to be fixed. But by believing this, what's even deeper in the subconscious for you is I need to fix myself. Again, I'm not okay, which came up earlier. So again, no matter what we do from this space, it's not going to bring the outcome that we truly want and that we truly deserve. So I'm going to clear some of this for you now. Clear whatever's in the highest good. But this is a complex issue for you, so I do highly recommend connecting in with one of us for a session in order to have the beautiful transformation that you're truly desiring for your family. Hi, Ellie. So beautiful to see you here. So glad you jumped on today. Thank you, Maria. I hope that's helped and created some space for you to move forward with everything that's going on for you. And it's so beautiful to see you all today. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Unfortunately, that's all that we have time for today. If you joined us a little later on in the hour, I highly recommend watching this live back. As I said in the beginning, any message that's resonating for other people is perfectly relevant for you if you're resonating for it. So you're more than welcome to have shifts alongside of the messages that I've shared for other people. And also next week, because it's going to be the day before Valentine's Day, myself and the beautiful Sophie Jones are going to be doing a live special segment at the same time next week. So that's 1 hour prior to now. And it's going to be around clearing subconscious limitations in love and connection, relationships and family. So definitely come and join us for that. We're going to be doing some beautiful new sharing some beautiful new insights around that particular area of our life. So thank you everybody for joining. So beautiful to see all of your messages. And yeah, it's so great to see that so many of you are resonating as each of you share. So thank you. I hope to see you all next week. Thank you for all your beautiful comments. It was lovely to have you. Hi, Lenny. So great to have you here as well. I look forward to seeing you all again next week. Bye-bye.